At its highest levels, the occult is an adventure in mind expansion. Welcome now to the voices of the occult explosion.
The development of such supernormal powers as telepathy, clairvoyance, and control of the autonomic nervous system is most interesting and very probably possible. I call this psychotechnology, but when I think of what human beings are doing with ordinary technology, I wonder what disasters they may bring about by extending their powers of control still further. Several governments are already studying their military applications. I think we should distinguish, like the Buddhists, between the way of powers and the way of wisdom. The way of powers reaches out to an almost godlike control of circumstances. But if its ambitions could ever be attained, if what we call the will or ego could be master of the world, our lives would be as tedious as making love to a plastic woman. Is that what we really want? Think it through. Would you genuinely like to be immortal, omniscient, and omnipotent, knowing all and remembering all, without rest or forgetting, forever and ever? The way of wisdom, on the other hand, is concerned not so much with power as with self-discovery. Who am I? And what is really going on? And this way leads to the understanding that my true self is in fact the vast and inconceivable space out of which this universe is produced. My body, your bodies, are points at which it becomes aware of itself, like sparks of flame coming and going on the back of a fireplace. And since variety is the spice of life, it takes a different point of view with each one of us, and then keeps on letting go of itself in what we call death, so that the process is not dulled by monotony or boredom. There is therefore no need for you to rule the world, because you're doing it already. But this you is not what you have learned to think of as you, not your ego or personality. These are no more than extremely incomplete images of yourself. Because then he knows who he is, the wise one is not ambitious for power. But then, how do we get this knowledge? How can we actually feel ourselves, not as poor little me, but as the background of the universe? Well, of course, you, as you think of yourself, can't do it at all. Because this you is only an image, an idea, with no more reality than Tuesday or an inch. If this is understood, the rest is silence. There is nothing left to do but be clearly, vividly aware of what is happening, without comment, without putting it into words, without asking questions. This is what we call meditation or contemplation. Simply being aware of truth, reality, or what is, in silence, without talking to yourself. In this state, it will be seen that, in fact, there is neither past nor future, but just eternal now. Any difference between yourself and what you are experiencing vanishes. There is just this happening. Watch your breathing. Are you doing it? Or does it happen to you? Neither. There is just this going. This attitude may sound passive, but out of the conscious passivity of meditation, as out of the unconscious passivity of sleep, there comes, by reflex, enormous energy, the energy of infinite space. Listen, by just letting my breath fall out, not pushing it out, comes this.